A couple years ago at the Grammys, I was with you and I told you about Chris Brown and Rihanna. I broke the news to you. You were like, huh? What? Whoa.
Yeah, I
blindsided. I thought you knew, others knew. You were stunned because you kind of looked at Chris Brown like a little brother, kind of, you were tight with him and said, man, I got to call him. This is stunning to me. I want to know, from your perspective, can he come back professionally to the level that he was and maybe beyond? Is it possible?
I feel like it's possible. I mean, you know, regardless to what happened, regardless to the situation between him and Rihanna, Chris Brown is a talented guy. You can't take that away from him. The BET Awards just recently, he proved that. His actual performance was ridiculous. Regardless of what you feel about the tears and all of that at the end, the actual performance was incredible. You can't take that away from him. You know, I just feel like that for whatever reason, it's just really taking the world a really long time to forgive this guy. And I don't exactly understand why. It's like, okay, I grew up in a house with domestic violence. You know, there was a time where my mom couldn't attract anything but a guy that wanted to put his hands on her. You know what I mean? So I know what that world is. Yeah, I definitely, oh yeah, for a long time. So I know what that world is. But I also know that forgiveness is divine. I mean, people make mistakes, okay? It happens all the time. It happens every day. And if he can genuinely show the world that he's apologetic and that he's learned from it and it never happens again, what's the big deal with forgiving this guy? What's the big deal with giving this guy a second chance? Like it's almost like nobody wants to give him a second chance. Like, oh, you screwed up and that's it. Give the guy a second chance.
You think he deserves a full-blown second chance? Let him come back and let him do his thing.
I look at it like this. If Rihanna can't forgive him, the rest of the world should be able to forgive him.
Has she?
Yeah. Yeah, to my knowledge, she's moved on from it. You know, she understands that there's nothing to be gained by holding a grudge with that. There's nothing to be gained by hating this guy for what happened. You know, it's something that happened. You know, there's no excuses to be made about it. It was wrong. It was terrible. Okay, yeah, we got that. It was terrible, but she's moved on from it. So how come the rest of the world can't? That's all I'm saying. Give the guy another shot. You know, and if something crazy happens again, then by all means, blackball them from the world if you feel like it. But you have to give a person an opportunity to learn from their mistakes.